Hello students, today I am teaching to you the subject of science class 6 students. Chapter 7, Getting to know plants. Getting to know plants means let us more understand or getting knowledge more about the plants and their varieties, as well as what are the different types of plants available in nature. For example, a neem tree, bougainvillea and grass, all these are the plants, and there are variety of plants available around us. And if you see in the garden, you see that many plants of various shapes and sizes are available in the garden. And if you go village side or anywhere, you can see the different type of crop plants and their varieties during the journey. So all of you know that plants are living things and they grow in soil and remain fixed at a place because they do not move from one place to another place like animals. And most of the plants have green leaves. And few plants have reddish leaves. So most of the plants bear flowers, and the plants which bear flowers are called flowering plants, like rose, mango, neem, bougainvillea, mustard plant, etc. because they are the flowering plants. They bear flowers. And some of the plants you may see they do not bear flowers, and that's why they are called non-flowering plants. For example, mosses, ferns, fungi, algae and conifers, etc. So on the basis of their heights or size, you can also say that plants can be classified into three main groups. One group is the group of plants having a soft and delicate stem, very soft stem and delicate stem, and they do not have a woody stem, not wooden part is present in their stems, and they are you can also say that they are non-woody plants, and they have green and tender stem like tomato, mustard, radish. This type of plants are called herbs. And the second variety of plants, on the basis of their size and nature of stem and also their lifespan means how long a plant can survive. This is called its lifespan. If the plant size is medium and it has a hard and woody stem, some branches also spread out near the base. As you see in figure 1, plants may be of shrubs or trees. The stems of the shrub is hard, but it is not very thick, like lotus plant, rose plant, as you see in this figure B. Jasmine, croton, tulsi, bougainvillea, China rose, pomegranate, henna, which is also called mehndi plant in India, and lemon. These are all are the shrubs because they are in medium size, and at some extent their stems are woody in nature and hard in comparison to the herb plants. Herb plants very small in size and their stem is not woody in nature, but shrubs are, in comparison to the herbs, they are woody in nature and they tend to branch near ground level. As you see in the figure, so many branches are seen rising just above the ground, and these are bigger than herbs but smaller than trees. And the big plants or tall plants are called trees. As you see in figures 1, see, this is a tree and their property is this is tall and big in nature in comparison to the herbs and shrubs, and their stem is thick, woody nature and very hard. And the tree have only one main stem, which is called trunk. Usually gives out branches and leaves. The branches in a tree appear higher up on the stem, and some of the trees are like neem, mango, palm, oak, sandalwood, coconut, etc. The trees are very big in size and the life of the tree is very large. Trees usually live for many years. And the main difference between trees are medium sized plants, whereas trees are very tall and big plants. Shrubs are medium sized plants, but trees are very tall and big plants. Shrub branches near the ground, whereas trees branches much above the ground, as you see in the figure above. Their branches just branching out near the base, but in case of tree, branches are much above the ground. Shrubs have thin stem, whereas trees have thick stem. So these are the three main groups of plants on the basis of their size and nature of stems. plants can be classified into three groups: herbs, shrubs and trees. In next class, we will more study about the some type of plants like climbers and creepers. And these are also a very weak stems which cannot stand their own. Okay, thank you. Note down your homework. What are herbs, shrubs and trees? Give two examples of each: herbs, shrubs and trees. Listen once again. Your homework question is: what are herbs, shrubs and trees? Give two examples each of herbs, shrubs and trees.